Well, today we're going to be filming here at the Broadland Nursery and Plant Centre on the A149 just past Rollersby. We're in the Norfolk Broads National Park this afternoon and we've brought you here to this garden centre, not really for the bedding, it's more for the topiary and shrubs that they specialise in here. Let's go and have a look, see what we can find to show you. Well, as soon as you come in here you're guided in their one-way system by an improvised hedge of clip box, and these specimens really are fantastic size and shapes and just a taster of what you're going to expect. There's a few nurseries in this area where you can buy mature full-size specimens which have been clipped so nicely. We've also got a superb selection is one of them of shrubs, including these camellias. And if we just look at the size of these pots, these are mature specimens which can be planted out to create an almost instantaneous hedge. And just look at this topiary again with the clipped bay and box available here. This clipped box is probably around 5 feet in diameter. Absolutely superb specimen, beautifully clipped and presented. Mature example that would go in as a landscape feature in park or garden, £295. Good value at that for something that's been grown so well and for so long. But it's not all box here, you've got a variety of different topiary examples, including some fern pines, variegated ivies and hollies, and even they're starting to do topiary with some of the camellias there. They've got a massive selection of clipped bay, photinias in standard and ball forms, all sizes and shapes available here. Just look at this selection again. Ball box, variegated, columns, pinus, photinia. Absolutely superb selection here. I'm going to put links to its location in the description. But if you're in Norfolk and you're looking for some ready form structure, then this is the place to head to. I'm just going to show you a few other things that they've got here, because this is a specialist nursery, but it's also a very good general garden centre. Let's go and see what other things we can find to show you. A lot of herbaceous plants are grown on and potted here on the nursery. These penstemons, good example of the good sized plants that they offer, usually in 6 or 7 inch pots. A selection of herbaceous geraniums caught my eye. I think we've got this colour one. This little pink striated one is new to me. That's very pretty, nice colour. See if I can find a label on this. Sanguinium LK, geranium. That I like very much and might be taking home. This little dark leaved variety caught my eye as well, again with pale pink and white flowers. Much smaller flower than the pink one we've just shown you. Got a lovely foliage colour on this, and looks as if it would form a very nice dense clump as well. Also got one of the best selection of cannas we've seen anywhere in the nurseries this season. Look at the size of these plants. Mature 4 or 5 foot specimens. Flowers on some of these are absolutely spectacular. As good as amaryllis and the same size really. This one's called Pink Futurity. Beautiful dark leaf versions. We've still got available some of these daylilies. Hemorrhacalis, this one's Jones Senior. We bought this about 4 weeks ago and it's been flowering beautifully in the Norfolk Broads garden. Hadn't seen it before. It's a very large variety of this beautiful creamy lemon flower. Really well worth sorting that one. Hope it's going to grow well for us. The quality of the plants they've got here is absolutely wonderful. Good large specimens, these alpines. In 6-inch pots are just $4.95 from here. I don't think you're going to find a better variety or healthier plants on offer anywhere. Just look at the range, it goes on and on. Absolutely superb raised trays and fantastic little plants. This is a new plant for me. I've not come across this before. I don't know how long it's been introduced for. It's an agastache golden jubilee. Got a leaf almost like a golden nettle, but these flowers certainly aren't nettle-like. Fantastic contrast between the mauvey purple spikes and the day glow lime green foliage. Very unusual. I do like that one. This is also one of our go-to nurseries for Japanese anemones, and the range that they've got growing here, the quality of the plants again is very, very good. All colour ranges. Love this dark pink variety. This is fantasy red ribing hood. It's not a particularly tall plant. I do like Japanese anemones that go right up to 5-6 foot. This is a shorter anemone, but the colour really makes up for that. Good healthy plants here available. Coreopsis, again, wonderful healthy plants. Great one for late autumn flower, this. Lovely, bright, burning almost orange yellow colour. And plenty of flower bed yet to come on this, despite us being almost in September. And this sedum, despite being in a polytunnel and quite well in it, is attracting a fantastic crop of honeybees. They're really making the most of these flowers. It's a lovely pink variety, pale pink with a little tinge of white. This one's Sun Sparkler Lime Zinger, doing very well here. We've also got some absolutely superb roses. Good selection, including a lot we've seen recently down at Peter Beale's. They've also got other brands here, and we've gone for a modern climbing rose that we just fell for. This one's called Compassion, and for September, just look at the bud formation on that. It's going to go away beautifully. Lovely healthy growth. It's supposed to flower all summer right through to the first frosts, and it is scented beautifully as well. So we've got another trolley load to squeeze in somewhere in one of the 3 gardens, and no doubt we're going to find that. A little bit of a challenge, but at this time of year, if it's cutting back, got a good chance of getting all that lot in happily. And this is the other rose that Kate's selected from the varieties here. This one's called Timeless Cream. We haven't seen this brand of roses being promoted before. It's by Home Florist Roses. There's their trademark on the label. This is a beautifully fragrant old-fashioned rose that's been selected both for its fragrance, but the fact that as a cut rose for flower arranging, it's going to stand well. And the colour on it is amazing. Buds open nicely. Got this lovely apricot centre, almost curled as 4/4, but as it opens up, fades away to this beautiful apricot yellow centre. And the fragrance on it is very, very striking. And this is how it fades. Look, real beautiful old-fashioned English rose. No browning off on the outer side of this one, and the foliage, I'm hoping this is going to be a nice, easy, healthy one to grow, because there's lovely glossy green undersea foliage on this example, and we're hoping. We've bought 2 of those. You bought 2 or 3?
3.
3, so we're going to plant those as 3. It's a climb, or is it Floribunda standard?
It's
Shrub rose.
it's a sort of modern shrub.
Modern shrub.
About
So
a metre tall.
we'll find somewhere for that to grow, and hopefully as a cutting garden rose, that's going to be just a job.